Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Cam, and welcome back to the Twilight Zone Vlogs. This week I'm going to be talking about the episode called Long Distance Call. It tells the story of a relationship between a grandmother and a grandson. The grandmother is played by Lily Darvis, and her grandson, Billy, and the two are near inseparable. The episode starts out on Billy's 5th birthday, and for a birthday present, the grandmother gives him one of those toy telephones. You know the type that it doesn't really work, but it's one of those kind of phones. Sadly, after giving Billy his birthday gift, she passes away due to old age. However, Billy starts to do very odd things, and on the belief to him that it wasn't his idea, someone else told him to do it, which understandably makes his parents very nervous. This episode deserves 2 hallelujahs. Number 1, for being the last of the videotape Twilight Zone episodes. Over the past number of weeks, I've talked about how 6 of the 29 episodes of Season 2 were filmed in Studio City in Los Angeles, and basically they looked like they were filmed on the set of As the World Turns. CBS did this as a cost-cutting measure, despite the fact that Twilight Zone was a massive money earner. I'm sure it made sense to someone who was wearing a blue suit and a red tie, who was choking the executive ever so slightly. I have covered 5 of the 6 episodes here on the series, and they've ranged from kinda bad to pretty good, respectively, with the lone standout being 2 episodes. Night of the Meek, which starred a fantastic performance by Art Carney, and now this episode, because this has been my favorite Twilight Zone episode for a while, after a trilogy of, I like the idea, but the execution was kinda so-so. Let's give it the second hallelujah for being the best Twilight Zone episode I've seen in a minute. The grandmother in the episode is played by Lily Darvas. I hope I'm saying her name right. She's a Hungarian actress who was nominated for a Tony Award for Le Blanc. I hope I'm saying that right. And she also starred in the 1960 remake of Cimarron. She is only on screen for about a handful of minutes. However, she does maximize her minutes. The episode does a great job of establishing the relationship between the grandmother and Billy. It hit home especially for me. I'm grateful enough to be incredibly close to both my mom's mom and my dad's mom, to the point where they're both in their 80s, and I still talk to them semi-regularly, and I'm very happy for that. However, the episode also does a good job of not painting the parents in a bad light, because the parents start to get kind of worried about the events that happen, especially after the grandmother's death. They have their ideas, but they're like, the boy's grieving, let's just give it some time. But then something happens, and then they start to panic. It's especially troubling when Billy just spends all day on the phone, and even the father, who's been the let's let this play out person, just outright says, alright, that's it, that's enough. As usual, I do not spoil twists on here, but this is probably one of the more wholesome twists that happens. It starts out very dark, but at a certain point, a certain thing happens involving the father, and, well, that's all I'm going to say here. Basically, if you do not love this episode for anything else, love it for the twist, because it was very well executed. But what did you all think of this episode? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to read what you have to say. Hopefully the Twilight Zone can keep the run of quality going for next week, as I will be covering 100 Yards Over the Rim. But if you like this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and if you like this video and you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to allow notifications. That way when a new video drops, you'll be the first to know about it. My name is Ryan Cam, and I'll see you in the next one.